Dodson, thank you definitely for attending this meeting. The consolidation topic is not a new one to Newbury schools, you can tell me, by the way. And it's been discussed at many board meetings over the last several years. As your elected officials, I believe we all wish we could talk to every resident in Newbury if we didn't do other things in our lives as well. We do have open meetings with public input available each month to hear thoughts just like we have tonight. Consolidation opportunities are not taken lightly, nor are they made without transparency, investigation, weighted thought, and data. We do not chase away opportunities, but at the same time, these opportunities should never be considered as a done deal or a sure thing. The current board has actively worked to investigate all options for Newbury for years. Each investigation has led us to the conclusion that remaining independent is what's best for the school at this time. We consider all areas of the school district when looking into consolidation to the east or to the west. It's not just taxes, house values, and enrollment, nor is it about more courses and bigger sports teams. We have to look at future costs such as salaries, healthcare plans, expended transportation, new building costs, levies, jobs lost, empty buildings, just to name a few. It is not black and white or a matter of higher versus lower property taxes. These are children's and employees' lives we are considering as well. Discussion with neighboring districts require integrity, open exchange of information, and transparency during this process of data collection. This data is collected via our treasurer, superintendent, third-party company in Columbus, which was referred to as PFR, Ohio Department of Education statistics that are publicly available, and cooperative meetings between administrations. It takes months to compile comparative information. We set agreements with the local districts to exchange information for a time until we find the data to bring us to a conclusion. It's when enough data is compiled that a decision is made. As has been the case with both neighboring districts, the boards felt it wasn't a viable option to put to the taxpayers for a vote. Without taking an hour to review months of board meetings, to brief you on the most recent process, at the February 6th board meeting, we discussed the revenue portion of PFR's analysis with West Geauga that we received that particular week. Many of you were at that board meeting, most were not. 5-year forecast indicated in 2021, Newbury, if independent, will have $2.9 million cash balance. This is on a $9 million budget. West Geauga, if remaining independent, shows a $3.8 million deficit by 2021. This is on a $30 million budget. The combined preliminary report from PFR showed a 2.6 cash balance in 2021. On February 17th, the treasurers met with PFR to discuss the expenditure portion of this process. It was indicated throughout the month of February a decision on Newbury's part wanted to happen within the first part of March. The goal was to have those numbers by our March 6th meeting. On March 6th, we learned the numbers had been sent to West Geauga for review on or around March 2nd. We were not shared that information after multiple daily requests until March 8th. Our treasurer and superintendent reviewed the information and then briefed the board at our public meeting on March 13th. These numbers had little compelling information to warrant moving forward. The expenditures did not show any indication of the major cost savings by consolidation. During this time, we also learned the West Geauga board did not have a majority of their members who wished to proceed. Without the total board support from either district's consolidation or merger are finished. We needed total commitment to continue discussions or face a continued loss of enrollment due to uncertainty. We held focus groups last fall, as many of you mentioned, talked one-on-one with residents, a monthly coffee with the superintendent, and held for over a year, and even had phone surveys within our district and others that helped glean more information from our community on the consolidation topic. All of these findings have been discussed at our board meetings throughout the last year or two. We have held many public forums throughout the years as well as to get our community educated, but please note, there were not any being planned or scheduled during this recent investigation of the consolidation with West Geauga. We have not sat idle within our walls in these last 5 years either. While we investigated these hard avenues, we also reinvented your school district. Within the last 2 years, you'll see a transformation that happened both academically, athletically, as well as administratively. We haven't left one area of our school untouched because, as stated before, nothing with consolidation is a done deal or a sure thing. We are investing in our teaching staff, receiving $1 million grants for academic development, which has never happened in the past. ahead of other districts in technology integration and saving money while doing it. That's fiscal responsibility with dedication to our local students and meeting the community as a whole, not in parts. The board and administration have invited people to attend our board meetings, ask questions, tell us what they want, and year after year, month after month, we see at most 10 people attending. We are in fact very transparent and desire our community to take pride in their town and participate with us to educate our children. We want you to visit the school, meet the new faces, and know everyone is working hard. The early part of this meeting reflects those efforts. We hear those efforts every single month. We also encourage you to take a moment and visit the Ohio Department of Education website and look at the 5-year forecast of our districts and neighboring districts. I'm glad many of you have. Additionally, please look at the tax rates neighboring districts are paying, which many of you have. They aren't far behind us at all. Using taxpayer money is of utmost importance to us. That's what we were elected to do. We aren't afraid of hard work around here either. Some of the challenges all districts will battle, and this isn't a new list, include state legislative changes, fluid state funding formulas, Ohio revised code modifications, levy investigations, decreasing population in Northeast Ohio, charter school developments, open enrollment vouchers, identifying quality teachers, supportive donors, positive press, the fight for public education, constant curriculum revisions, technology advances. We're aware of all of this and working on them at the same time, all while trying to make every effort to educate the public on these topics simultaneously. Being small and mighty isn't a bad thing and shouldn't be taken that way. Much has changed in the last 5 years in Newbury Local School District and is continuing to change rapidly. The decades of seeing a stagnant school are over, and we have all vowed to that statement. Please know this board and administration has dedicated all efforts to serve your community effectively and efficiently. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with the board. We continue to welcome them and your continued concern and support of Newbury schools.
Make plans to head outside and enjoy the sights and sounds this season in your Geauga Park District.